One sunny day, Jesus was sitting under a big olive tree, surrounded by his disciples and a group of children who had come to listen. A boy named Daniel raised his hand and said, "Jesus, what should I do if someone hurts my feelings?" Jesus smiled kindly and said, "That's a great question, Daniel. Today I will tell you something very important about forgiveness." The children leaned in closer as Jesus began to speak. One day Peter asked me, "Lord, how many times should I forgive someone who does something wrong to me? Should I forgive them 7 times?" The children looked surprised. 7 times seemed like a lot. But Jesus said, "I told Peter, not 7 times, but 70 times 7. A girl named Leah gasped, "That's a lot of forgiving." Jesus laughed softly. Yes, because forgiveness isn't just about counting. It's about having a heart full of love. Then Jesus told them a parable. There once was a king who wanted to settle his accounts with his servants. One servant owed him a huge amount, so much money that he could never pay it back. He begged the king, "Please be patient. I will pay it all." The king felt sorry for him and did something amazing. He forgave the whole debt and let the servant go free. The children cheered. That king was so kind. But Jesus continued. That same servant went out and found another man who owed him just a little bit of money. Instead of being kind, he grabbed the man and said, "Pay me back now." The man begged, but the servant refused and had him thrown in jail. The children frowned. "That's not fair." "Exactly," Jesus said. When the king heard about this, he was very upset. He said, "I forgave you a big debt. Shouldn't you have forgiven someone else too?" Jesus looked at the children and said gently, "God forgives you when you do wrong, and he wants you to forgive others too." Daniel nodded slowly. "So even if someone breaks my toy or says something mean, I should forgive them?" "Yes," Jesus said. "Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It means choosing love instead of hate and letting go of anger." Leah asked, "What if it's really, really hard?" Jesus placed his hand on her shoulder and said, "Then ask God to help you. He will give you the strength to forgive, even when it's hard." The children looked at each other and smiled. They understood now that forgiving others was a way to show God's love. As the sun began to set, Jesus stood and said, "Remember, when you forgive, your heart becomes light and full of peace." The children ran home with joy in their hearts, ready to forgive others just like Jesus had taught them.